I'm LP Master 6, and welcome to not BS F-Zero Grand Prix 2, but BS F-Zero Grand Prix 2 Practice. Even though a ton of people on the internet seem to think this is BS F-Zero Grand Prix 2, but that's primarily because it's the only version that survived. If you are coming from my BS F-Zero Grand Prix 1 videos, which I can recommend checking out if you're interested in checking them out, BS F-Zero Grand Prix 2's full sound link broadcast, which was only 2 weeks of broadcasting compared to the 4 weeks of the first game. For those who don't know, these are Satellaview sequels, sort of semi-sequels, to F-Zero for SNES. Instead of making Nintendo 64 F-Zero games, they just made Satellaview games, and they're pretty cool. But the second one was to feature only new tracks that weren't in the original SNES game, including the new tracks from BS F-Zero Grand Prix 1, which are pretty good, and that's pretty cool. But to prepare for this, they released a practice version, unlike the first game, which you could only use the original game to practice, and the new tracks were surprises. This game does not feature all the new tracks, so the new tracks, for the most part, to Grand Prix 2, have not survived. And I completely forgot that while I was Let's Playing the first game. I thought the broadcast for this game, the full version, had survived, but they did not. But I'm still counting this as a separate game no matter what. This is not Grand Prix 2, this is Grand Prix 2 Practice. So, we're going to enjoy practicing for a game we won't get to play. As you can see, I've not erased my save data. My records are still there, because, you know, records won't show up if this is a new ROM. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. We have the same 4 cars from Grand Prix 1. But, the Blue Thunder and the Luna Bomber have swapped acceleration graphs. I don't know if they were that way in the original, but the cutting room floor didn't have a page for the original, so who knows? But just thought I'd let you know that. We're going to go with the Blue Falcon look-alike, because those are the only cars I know how to control. We only have 1 league available, so just 5 tracks in this whole practice version. And we're going to go with Standard. I don't think you can unlock Master Class in this game, but I don't know if anybody's ever bothered to try it out. I'm not going to beat it on Expert, I'm just going to beat it on Standard. Maybe one day we'll go back and do Beginner and Expert, if you guys really want me to. Hopefully the full game comes out someday. Or, because, that is the hardest jump in all the games right there. At least the SNES games. You know, up to this point, that's the hardest jump. This is the only track we haven't played yet on the channel. The rest of them are from Grand Prix 1. Mute City 4, because in week 4 of Grand Prix 1, they had Mute City 1 instead. Just, again, for whatever reason. A nice, easy track at the end. But, oh my god. Oh, this jump. It's the only way to get ahead, but it is so difficult. And then taking all the speed boosts makes it impossible to turn. But I've only played this ROM all the way through twice, because I'm not a big fan of emulating SNES racing games. It just feels off, as we saw in my videos of the first game. But I have been playing a lot of F-Zero 99. I still haven't won a single race except in the classic mode, because they introduced, you know, F-Zero Classic, I guess you'd call it, where it's only 20 racers and none of the new mechanics are there and the tracks are thinner and it's basically the original game. But hopefully they will add the lost tracks to F-Zero 99. That would be really cool, and then everybody could play them. The lost tracks were Forest 1, 2, and 3 and Metal Fort 1, 2, and 3. We don't have the full... Well, remember, the Sound Link games were... They had orchestrated sound, so we don't know what SNES music would have gone along with those. But there is some footage of the tracks if you would like to check them out for yourself on YouTube. Just look up BS F-Zero Grand Prix 2 footage. And make sure to type in Forest or Metal Fort because people will upload footage of this ROM, the practice game, instead of the full version. And you don't want to see that from other people. You want to see that right here. And we're already doing that. But come on. Oh, why won't they re-release the tracks? That would be cool. The only other fact I have about the game... Oh, well, Big Blue 2 and Silence 2. Because this does include all... The rest of the 4 tracks are the 4 new tracks from the first game. So, we have played all of these before already. But it's still cool, you know, for people experienced in the original game. You know, they can only play the new tracks here. So, it's like a true sequel. Instead of BS F-Zero 1, which only had... You know, the new engines, the new vehicles, whatever you want to call them, and 1 new track per week. And this is all compact into a non-time-based ROM, so you can play this at any time. That's how this survived. People could download it in the weeks leading up, and there's an... Huh? What? Okay. There's an unused... Well, it might be used. I'm not actually sure that it's unused. It's on the cutting room floor. But you either have to get a really good time on the tracks to find it, or just look through the game's files or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a hacker. I'm not a leaker. I don't understand code. I just look at articles, and that makes me cool. That was close. I thought I was going to go through the ramp again. I forgot about the ice. Jeez, I was doing just fine in practice this morning. Oh. But man, I think I like the Blue Thunder more than the Blue Falcon. It looks cooler because the graphics are better. I don't know. I take it back. The Blue Falcon is too iconic. I like the Blue Falcon the best. But these vehicles are pretty cool, even though they're all pretty similar to their original counterparts. Whatever, we already talked about this. Finish your sentences, dude. Alright, the unused, possibly unused screen that tells you how to fax your times to Nintendo. And, like, what information to give and everything to have your score put in the broadcast. And it even said scheduled for August. This came out in, I believe, June or July of '97. So apparently people's names were mentioned on the final broadcast that got good times in the practice game here. So that's pretty nifty and neat. But apparently the ramp section in this track was improved from BS1. This game is often just called F-Zero 2 or BS F-Zero 2. And that's obviously not its full name, and that makes things confusing if you ask me. But why include Grand Prix? They could have just called it BS F-Zero and BS F-Zero 2. But, even weirder, I just did Excite Bike Mario Battle on the channel right before this. Happy New Year, by the way, everybody. Because that was basically my Christmas Let's Play. That's still being uploaded as I record this. Today is December 26, 2023. So I hope you guys are enjoying the year 2024 so far. But why did that game not have BS in the title? You know, most original Satellaview games have BS in the title, right? So why not that? Oh my god, come on. Let me get first place, please. Please. No, don't pass me. Please. I'll take second. That's fine. Ooh, 1 up. Good, we may need it. I only died once in practice this morning, so I think we're going to be okay. Well, no. I died over and over at the Mute City 4 jump. If you are not prepared for that jump, don't take it. Way too hard. Man, these tracks are so good. F-Zero is so good. Original classic F-Zero is my favorite. See, this isn't like Mario Kart, where I played Super Mario Kart after all the more modern Mario Kart games. Out of the games that were out when I was a kid, I played Super Mario Kart last. But I played F-Zero 1 first. And I haven't played most of the F-Zero games, so this is all I know. But I already know I like Classic better than X, which means I like it better than GX. But Not to say anything about those games. They're just too hard to be that fun for me. I know that's their thing, but at a certain point, when it becomes impossible to play a game, it's just not as fun. And I know I just got to practice a ton, but of course, I got Let's Plays of those games coming eventually. Right now, we're enjoying a Satellaview Boom. Now, I just wish we could play the full version of this. Oh well. If you've never seen me before, I am LP Master 6, and I am Let's Playing to completion in most cases every game in release order relevant to the original Super Smash Bros. So, the Mario series, the Donkey Kong series, the Legend of Zelda series, the Metroid series, the Yoshi series, the Kirby series, the Star Fox series, the Pokemon series, the Earthbound series, oh come on, and the F-Zero series. Did I already say that? I don't think I did. Oh, this sucks. It is so hard to commentate and play games. Did you guys know that? Like you haven't been watching Let's Players for years? You know, what they call the Let's Play curse and all that. I gotta keep in mind, this is the 7-year anniversary of the channel. Well, in its modern incarnation, not the versions from when I was a minor. We're gonna die. Oh my god, this is making me so mad. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. Stop accelerating. Get your POW. Okay. Carefully. That wasn't... Oh, nice. No, not nice. And there was slowdown? Come on. Oh. Okay, now just avoid the mine. You didn't avoid the mines at all, dude. Not one bit. Oh, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. We're going to run out of lives. Oh, God. And I can't hear very well. I only have one headphone on, so I'm not getting the boost. But, what else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, this is the 7-year anniversary of the channel. And I don't know, like, what Let's Play tropes, I guess, people have seen or what people watch. I'm so out of touch, I realized in the bathroom recording this. No, I'm not recording this in the bathroom. Before recording this, I thought, how many years has it been? And I had to count, and then I realized, oh my god. You know, back in the day, 7 years meant you had been around a long time on YouTube, and now everything's just kind of there. You know, YouTube has been around, it's going to stick around as long as the internet does, I'm sure, or at least the, you know, World Wide Web. I don't know if any of this is ever going to go away, and I mean, that's great. That's not a bad thing or anything. I'm not saying that. It's just, it feels so weird. I feel so old now. Because like 7 years, it's been nothing. But I just turned 18. These are the 7 years I've been an adult, and I'm a completely different person. You know, 7 years in a lot of folklore tales is how long it takes for the boy in the beginning of the story to become a man at the end of the story, you know? And it's so weird that it's been 7 years since I turned 18. And that didn't really hit on my birthday like it is right now, because I just, you know, watched 60 of my old Let's Plays. For those who don't know, I said a lot of offensive things in the past, and I'm trying to go back and either apologize for all those things and preferably edit them out, or at least put an apology, like a pop-up card on the screen that says apology and description and apologize. Because I don't think erasing anything's doing anybody any favors. You have to own up for what you did, not pretend it didn't happen. But just, you know, like racist accents, bigoted rants, you know, stuff like that. Just mostly shock value humor. I've never, ever considered myself a, you know, a racist or anything like that, but I definitely had some opinions and values that were a little too conservative influence for, you know, who I am today. So I'm trying to not alienate viewers. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, we're not gonna make it? Are you kidding? Alright, I'll give it one more shot fully recorded, but I gotta do gameplay focus right now instead of commentary focus. I'm gonna be so upset. So upset if we get a game over. Because I know I can do this no problem. Once I got past Mute City 4, I got first or second place in every race. This morning. So I know I can do it pretty easily. And we're only on standard. We're not even on expert, which I doubt I could do this at all on expert. Oh, well, okay, that's not true. I could with a lot of reference to the title of this game. Practice! I'm hilarious. I'm Hilarabert. Don't get me started on Hilarabert. You guys don't need to hear about Hilarabert, but I got 40 old Let's Plays to go, rewatching them. So I'll have that done. Definitely by my birthday. Preferably by the end of the first half of this year. Who knows? We'll see. Depends how much progress I make making videos. I don't know when I'm going to put this up. January 1st or 8th. I usually put new stuff up the 8th to give myself a little time to build a backlog to put out videos in a row, because that's when I get the most views. And I know, I'm being a sellout by wanting people to view my stuff. That's what I would have said in years past, but I do like when people view my stuff. I like to put out videos in a row so people are like, oh, LP Master 6 uploaded, you know, every day for a while, and they get in the routine of watching whatever game it is. Of course, this is going to be 2 videos tops. With all the failure, it's going to be 2. But I don't know. If it says part 1, it's 2 videos. If it doesn't say part anything, it's just the 1 video. I think you get the picture. That's how videos work. And I'm not going to, you know, be like, I don't have to sign off every video. I can just split them without a notice, because if it says part in the title, you'll have a feeling that there's another video coming afterwards. So I'll never understand people trying to sign off. Trying to cut it in good spots that make, you know, sense commentary and gameplay wise. Now sure, I've always tried to do that, but okay, stop repeating rants you've gone on a million times. It's time to talk about Christmas. Please comment below what you got for Christmas. No matter what year it is, tell me what you got for Christmas. I don't care when you're watching this. If you're watching this in the 2030s, oh, first place. That feels good. 1-up? Nope. It'll be after the next one we get a 1-up, and I know what the next track is. It's Silence 2. I don't have a clue what changes are in this track compared to the original version from BS1. But, oh, the song is still so, Hormel Chili face. That's a reference to the 1994 Hormel Chili commercial, which I have played in full in the middle of my videos before. Alright. Trick here. This always makes me think of Silence Bridge from Pokemon. And the part right there that just looks like a Game Boy bridge graphic, the little jump things on the side. In that section where I started this sentence, this really long winded sentence. They just especially make me think of Silence Bridge. Oh my god. I've never beaten Silence 1 in F-Zero 99, so... And I'm upset about that, because it's not that hard, but of course everybody that makes it to the end of the Grand Prix are really good at the game. And I don't ever play when Grand Prix are going anyway. Only time I get for games is at like 7 a.m. before work, because I work 9 to whatever at night. And then when I get home, I spend time with my wife, and I don't have time for games. And if I do, it's all LP Master 6 related a lot of the time. But good transition. What I got for Christmas game-wise, my mother-in-law got me Kirby Squeak Squad for DS. So I'm trying to collect all the main line Nintendo DS games, and like, you know, games that are way more fun to play physically than emulate first. Like GBA games, I never asked for GBA games because those are too easy to emulate, and I have most of those anyway. And I don't know, they're just not as fun as getting a DS game or a Wii game. But my wife got me Kirby Triple Deluxe for 3DS. So the only Kirby game I'm missing aside from the GBA ones is Planet Robobot. And I have a feeling I'll be getting that for Valentine's Day this year. Well, this year for you guys, next year for me. There's a whole year gap between us right now. And that feels strange. You can tell when I say sentences like that I'm focused entirely on the game. Oh, yes! I love when I don't know it's the last lap and I still have 3 boosts. It just feels so good when you cross that finish line. Damn, 2 1-ups? Oh, no. Never mind. Just 1. Here we go. Final track. Sandstorm 2 with the Death Wind magnet. So is it supposed... Okay, in F-Zero 99, stop talking about future games. They changed it to wind instead of it being supposed to be magnets. They have wind on the screen. Oh, no. Stop. Stop. This is no good. This is no good. But, my mom... Well, I know my mom picked them out and got them for me. Got me 4 Switch games. I now have every Switch game I wanted. I just sent her the whole list because I knew she would get them all, and I told her not to. Because that's $240 plus tax. Because you can never find Switch games for $50 anywhere anymore. I mean, they used to be for years at Walmart $50, where everywhere else they were still $60. And I miss that. I miss that a lot. But I haven't bought myself a game in ages. Like a full price new generation game. But I got Pikmin 4 finally. Detective Pikachu Returns, WarioWare Move It, and Super Mario RPG. And Thursday, which was like the 22nd? 21st? It was the 21st. My dad ordered me a brand new bass guitar because he didn't know how to fix mine, but I was just going to take it to somebody to get it fixed. But no, my dad couldn't stand it. He wanted to help me out because, you know, we got into guitars at the same time. Because I brought home a guitar one day, a cheap First Act guitar my friend Cody sold me. And, oh God, oh no. I gotta focus here. I gotta finish the story too because we're on the last lap of the game. No, bad place to boost. Bad place to boost. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. We just gotta pass you. We gotta pass you now. Yes. Yes. No. No. Oh, no. Shit. Fuck. God. I don't want a game over, please. I'm not save stating and cheating, so I'm just gonna sit here with the recording going in silence. And silence. Because the track, I will be in silence. Oh my God, stop. Stop talking like that. Okay, we've got this. But to finish my story, and I brought that guitar home and my dad was like, oh, and then he bought a guitar, then bought another guitar. He bought me guitar lessons. I don't remember, but like it came with physical books, DVDs, and he would watch them and try to teach me stuff, and he wasn't very good at it, and like he sucked all the fun out of it for me, so I gave up. I didn't play at all. Unless he wasn't home. And, like, I know he just wanted to bond with me and be fun, but he made it all about himself. And he has a tendency to do that. I've never told him. You know, there's no point. It would just hurt his feelings. Because I'm not going to get into... I mean, that was really nice. I'm not saying anything bad about him. I'm just saying I never really learned. And then I learned everything that I did learn was bass riffs. So, he bought a bass for himself. And I just borrowed it for years until he bought me my own bass. Great moment. That was a $500 bass for Christmas before I moved out. I was 18. And then because he didn't know how to fix it, he bought that guitar, that bass guitar he bought me for Christmas this year was at least $300. My parents probably spent at least $700 on me, and I can't believe it. You know, they did not have to do that. But my mother-in-law and my mom and my wife got me tons of food. I have so many huge cookies, protein cookies, because I like the Lenny and Larry's cookies, because they're vegan and they're... Oh, no, 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 no! Fuck! Oh! God damn it! I don't get any of my records saved for that either. Oh, well, I didn't do that well. Oh, I'll meet you back way later from now. I'm tempted to do beginner, but I'm not. And I am finally back. I died a few times there. I was doing perfectly in every track, except Big Blue 2, where I forgot about the physics, you know, after that, where I died the first time here. off of the ramps and all of that. I died there because I forgot about how you can technically barely jump over the second ramp, even though realistically you should touch it, but that's not how the game works. Not blaming the game. That's my own fault. And I died once in Silence 2 by being pushed by a bumper right before being launched into the air and not being able to control myself. So that was fun. I forgot, one of the sandstorms has minor aesthetic differences from its previous incarnation. But I forgot about that, and it's not that interesting, so that's okay. This will be my last time showing this full track if we die again. Didn't mean to boost there. My instinct was, oh my god. Okay. Great. I've never been in 6th or 7th in this game, so very excited about this. Ooh. Let's see, I was talking about Christmas. Get back on Christmas, because that's fun. And yeah, this game is a fun time, so I'm not complaining about having to redo it, because God knows if I'll ever play it again after today. So I do that with a lot of LP Master 6 games. I think, damn, I researched the hell out of this. I practiced it. I played it. I'm good. You know, I don't need to do it again right now. Like, to every game. Very few games have I played since Let's Playing them. Okay. This is tense. But I mostly got cookies and food, and it was all delicious, and I'm excited. And money. I got $200 from my grandma. For me and my wife, though. I have to share it. But, you know. Oh, God. We have to do it again. So I'll just show you the final lap. Unless... No. Duh. We have to get 3rd place, not 5th place. Oh... Jeez. Okay, here we are. I got both headphones on, so sorry if I scream while I talk. But, I forgot to mention also, I didn't die to it, thank God, because I would have been frustrated. But in the first game, you know, my controller was giving me a lot of issues. So I'm using a Switch Pro controller. I think I mentioned that already. Oh, we did it. Oh my god, yes. But like, I would just lightly tap it, you know, to shift over slightly in Big Blue 2, and then it would be like, oh, you held this down for several seconds? And then just, you know, not do what I wanted at all. But it stopped after that. But this run of this track, it did it a few times, so I was nervous. Also, god, the new good graphics of the new machines. This looks so much better than the old bumpers. Look at that. All that detail between, well, 90 and 96. Because, you know, the first game came out in 96, right? Yeah, it was the final game of 96, I think, that we did. I don't know. But that was fun. I love classic F-Zero. I need to play more of the F-Zero games. And you guys should enjoy these games too. So go play F-Zero 99. I was thinking last night, it's one of my favorite multiplayer experiences of all time. So, very, very good. And I didn't delete my data so we could see my records. Oh, that was good. Oh, it saved my record. It did save the records from when we failed. Okay. Nice. Oh. I killed it. I'm sad you guys didn't get to see that. But of course, if I were commentating, you know, it would have sucked. This has got to be the best. Yes. Oh, that feels good. You know, it's okay that we only have the Ace League here. I'm not actually going to do any practice. But we could. You know what? Okay, let's do some practice. Do we have all the tracks available? I mean, why wouldn't we? There's only 5. Unless they only do the first 4. Now, let's do it. Well, I will see you guys for my next Let's Play, which will be Super Mario 64 Shindo Pack Taio version. So, oh my god, I cannot control this thing. Jesus. So basically, just a shorter playthrough of Mario 64 with slight improvements, but we won't be able to read anything because it's all in Japanese. We got a string of weird games coming, so not weird, but, you know, obscure like this. And, you know, a lot of the more useless renditions of games. Oh, God. I debated on whether I should even, you know, save that for the Let's Play. Goodbye! And also, I will one day, of course, do BS F-Zero Grand Prix 2, the full game, if it ever surfaces, but a lot of people seem pessimistic about it, so I'm not going to get my hopes up. Well, guys, I'm LP Master 6. Goodbye.